welcome to the video. My name is Benny. In this video, I will be showing you the setup for Tomb Raider 2 multiplayer. We'll also include a guide how to implement the Tomb Raider Randomizer with multiplayer, a brief overview of some of the graphics settings, a demonstration of the multiplayer, in-depth explanation of the text commands, and the overall issues we've found to be aware of, some troubleshooting problems, and how to set up controller. I hope you enjoy this video. I hope it's helpful. Let's get into it. Step 1. You must have a Steam copy of Tomb Raider 2, and the game version must be unmodified. If you have a modified version, you will need to reinstall the game. If you would like to back up your game files or your saves, to do this, click Manage, navigate to Manage, browse local files. This will take you to the games directory or your game files. If you would like to back up just your saves, you just want to select the 15 files here and cut them out. I'll demonstrate both quickly. So you want to find the game file in your Steam directory here, copy it. You want to make a new file, a new folder in Documents, TR2 Backup. Now your game is backed up. If you'd like to back up saves, it's as simple as copying the saves from the game file and putting them in the folder, and then putting them back. To uninstall the game, hit Manage, Property, Manage, Uninstall, and reinstall the game. Step 2. You want to download the TR-IIO client, which is this link here. The links will be provided in the description. The first file you want to get is the multiplayer mod. Now it's a bit tricky, this page. You might think you go here and download this, but this will give you the master. So you need to go to Releases and click the 1.0 alpha. Trio zip, download. Now you want to keep all these files together in one folder. Same thing for the randomizer. trando. You want to click the zip file. When these files are downloaded, you want to then extract them. And I'm going to make a new folder to keep all these files together. I'm going to call it TR2 Multiplayer. Okay. Extract the randomizer. And we can probably go here and make a new folder. And we'll call it Rando. Okay. So we have the randomizer. And we have the multiplayer. Navigate to your multiplayer file. Now to connect to a server, you need to run triio.exe. Also make sure this file is present. Your firewall may remove it. You'll need to add an exception. You also need to run as admin. When the DOS box is running, I'm using local, so I can just type connect. You will need to type connect followed by the IP address, which I'll demonstrate. Connect, enter, and the game will boot. And mess up all your screens. You will know that the multiplayer is working because it will say initialized here. Something else to note, you can delete the FMV files, which will make it a lot easier for you to run the game in windowed mode. I'll show a demonstration of how to connect to the server with the IP. So once again, check the file is there. If not, re-add it, re-download it, add the exception. I can show how to add the exception in the firewall if need be. Same process, run the DOS box. But this time, I'm going to connect using our IP. This IP will be available on certain days, and you can create your own server. I won't go into how to do that because I did in the previous video. So I'm going to type connect, the IP, and enter. Important to note, the game runs at 640x480 native resolution, which causes the cutscenes or the FMVs to clip your resolution. So if you've backed up the game previously as recommended, you can just delete the FMV folder here. As you can see from deleting the FMV files, the game runs a lot nicer, it doesn't chop your resolution. I'll show you here how to change parameters for the server. People to connect to you, you must have this running. To change parameters, you must change this to true or false, and then save. We've found that it's best to have synced enemies, synced blocks, doors. It can create soft locks and crashes. If you'll see, it has now changed the parameter of sync enemies. Now we will look at the Tomb Raider Randomizer. If you know how to set up Randomizer, you can skip this step. So you want to launch the exe, and then you want to navigate to your game files through Steam, for Tomb Raider 2. And you want to select the data folder. It must be this folder. As you can see here, there's a bunch of parameters. Feel free to play around with this. I'll keep it simple as this is quite elaborate. We're going to randomize playable levels and sequencing. We're also going to randomize textures. Once you're happy with these settings, hit randomize. It's going to randomize all the level files. You can then export the file. And I'm going to keep them together in the multiplayer. For people to join Randomizer, they need to import your seed. So that's here. That will then tick all these settings. And then you need to hit randomize. Type connect, IP, hit enter, game will launch. We are now in randomized multiplayer. We'll now go over the multiplayer's chat command system. There's many commands, so I might leave a list of notes at the end. To open the chat menu, you hit T, and you'll see it's opened here. Commands must start with slash. The first one to mention is name. You can change your username. Simply just by typing /name and it will change your name. This is used so players can teleport to you, so T/TP followed by the name. It will not teleport because I can't teleport to myself. Player not found. To give yourself items, give item. This command stays the same. M16. You received M16. If you would like ammo, give item M16 ammo. Also followed by a number value. So we can put 100. And that will give us 100. Same for medikit. T. Give item large. You don't even need to put medkit. We'll give you 1. T/give item large 100. We'll give you 100. Same goes for level, so you can type level and any number from 1 to 18, providing you have 18 in the randomizer. So we can go 16 and it will port us to 16. And as you can see too, because of the randomizer settings, her outfit has changed. Demonstrate once more. T/level. Well, let's go 11. Beautiful. As you can see, this is very streamlined. You can also chat to your friends. Hey guys, I'm in Ice Palace. Something like that. You get the picture. I'll provide some additional information at the end of the video and a brief demonstration from highlights of a previous stream. So thank you for watching, and I hope this is helpful. Hopefully see you in the stream. If you play with a controller like myself, you may have some trouble. You may need an external mapping software, but you should be able to use Steam. The first step, you need to make sure your controller is connected in the Windows setting. So we can see here my controller is connected. The next step, you need to open this overlay in Steam, hit edit. You can then individually map any controller button to keyboard command. Alright, Alt, we'll make it Control. You don't need to save this, you can just close this. Then you launch the game. You'll see I have no controller input here. So you need to navigate with the keyboard to the user keys. And then you can map. So enter, jump, square, it's going to be Alt. Action, enter, X, it's going to be Control. And you can map your controller this way. You don't need to map the buttons in Steam first. I just found it's easier. Draw weapon, circle. Whatever you'd like. I hope this is concise. And I hope some more people will join us for the multiplayer events in the future. Thank you. Please consider subscribing to this YouTube channel. A final note, a big thank you to Burns Sowers for helping me with this video and putting all this in a neat little package that my little brain could understand. So thank you, Burns.